Hi everyone. I've often seen a lot of leaders finding delegation very difficult. They can't delegate very easily. I've seen a lot of parents also. They're not able to delegate even simple tasks to their kids. Now, why does that happen? Well, for that, we need to understand the difference between belief and trust. And I'm going to tell you a small story, interesting story. There were two tall buildings. One person from the circus came and tied a rope between these two tall buildings right at the top. And then he climbed up right at the top of one building and he had his 3-year-old son on his back and then started walking on that rope from the first building to the second building, balancing. There were people below and they were watching in amazement. Some of them were scared. Some of them were wondering, what if this person falls down along with his 3-year-old son? But then this person from the circus was able to cross both these buildings, and from one building to another. And everybody clapped, and this person came down uh, to meet all these people after he had crossed. Everybody congratulated him. And then he said to all these people that, I feel like doing this again. You think I can do this again? Everybody said, yes, we are sure you can do this again. And then he again asked, are you sure? And there was this one person who said, yes, definitely. I am very much sure that you will be able to cross on the rope, balancing again. Then this person said from the circus, he said, okay, now this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk on that rope again. But this time please give me your 3-year-old son. Now, and that person who said quite emphatically that yes, you'll be able to do it again. He also had a 3-year-old son. So this person from the circus said to him that, okay, now this time give me your 3-year-old son. I'll take him on my back and I will walk and cross these two buildings. Now, this person who was quite emphatically saying that, yes, I believe you will be able to do it, said nothing. He was not willing to give his child to this person from the circus. And then this person asked, why, what happened, sir? Why aren't you giving your child to me? You do believe that I'll be able to do it. Well, this is the thing. This is the difference between belief and trust. Everybody believed that he'll be able to do it again. The question is that nobody was willing to trust him. Doesn't this happen in leadership as well many times? Sometimes, we believe that our team is very good. But when it comes to a war-like situation, some difficult times, what happens then is a lot of leaders tend to do the things on their own. And the drawback of all this, if you tend to do, as a leader, if you do all the things on your own, especially in difficult times, then you're not testing your team. If your team is not tested, how are they going to be empowered? And they are going to feel redundant. They will never have that confidence. You see, I've always found a lot of leaders very busy. Why? Because they are looking into each and everything, even though they have a team which is a very good team. And then they are so busy, they don't have time in their life. And because they don't have time in their life, work-life balance goes for a toss. Well, and all this results in stress. My definition of stress is very simple. My definition of stress is a proof of lack of trust, either in yourself or in others. So take those chances, delegate things to your team. Even as a parent, I have seen a lot of parents, they won't even let their teenage sons or daughters, uh, even if they want to make a cup of tea, they won't let them. They are scared that, okay, you might just get burnt. And that's the reason a lot of kids, because of such cautious parenting, they are not empowered. Empower your people, let them make mistakes, because through mistakes they will learn. Yeah, so that's the difference between belief and trust, and why people tend to not delegate so much. Hope you like this video. I'll see you with the next video sometime.